biggest shock or biggest winner and biggest loser of the combine this year, the NFL combine.
Well, okay, so for me,
And of course, before we start into it, shout out Aniyah Smith
and Layden for participating in the combine, bro. It was a dream come true to watch you do that. Watch both of y'all do that, bro.
We wish we could have seen more of Aniyah. Unfortunately, he had a during medical examinations, it revealed a stress fracture in his shin. It's 5 to 6 week recovery process. He'll be good before the NFL draft. It just kind of sucks because we know what Aniyah is capable of, and so does everyone at A&M, being their number one receiver this year.
It would have been so much better so the whole world
exactly.
could see it.
We know what he's capable of. Everyone in Houston knows what he's capable of. Everyone that watches A&M, right? SEC, stuff like that. Everyone knows what he's capable of. We wanted everyone in the world to know what he's capable of, right? I will say though, that
he
man
was
did
moving that weight, boy.
He did participate in bench. And
21 reps, bro, the most out of any
receivers in the group in the combine.
Dang, what?
I wanted to see him run the 40 and run the gauntlet more but I'm not gonna lie, he was throwing that weight around. I'm not gonna lie.
For real.
I've never hit 225 in my life, and he was throwing that thing around for 21. Man,
facts. That was insane, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. It just kind of shows you like the different level that athletes are on when they make it to just the next level. Because he's not even all those players in there. They're not officially at the next level yet. They're just at the next level in college, and you see the gap between the players in the bottom of the next level, and then they're obviously the top of the next level because they're about to go to the NFL.
That's facts.
It's just kind of a reality check.
But for my
biggest winners and loser.
Biggest winner, everybody's gonna say Xavier Worthy.
Yeah, we're not here for the
him
names.
on that. Congrats to him on that.
For sure. I will say I wish that they would have announced at the time. I wish the time would have said 4-2-1 because I know for a fact everyone would have went crazy.
Yeah.
By the way, the NFL, one of the smartest moves the NFL has made is allowing fans to watch the combine in the stadium. Yeah, that adds so much because you heard everyone cheer after he ran it.
I would have been turned, bro.
Yeah. Oh no, I would have been. That's why I wish it said 4-2-1 because everyone would have erupted. It wasn't until later when they ran the Sime cam. I forgot what it's called. Simultaneous cam or whatever it is. I don't know what the abbreviation for it is that they got a nickname for it. Him and John Ross. And he beats him by just that much, barely, but it's just enough to give him the 4-2-1 and now the fastest 40 time in combine history. So shout out to him.
Shout out to him for that. But I would say the biggest winner is, I would say it's a tie for me between Keon Coleman and JJ McCarthy. That's what I would say.
I like the JJ McCarthy shout. I'm indifferent about Keon Coleman just because his gauntlet was really good, right? But his 40 obviously wasn't. You don't want to see a 4.64 from him. But but that's not what he's really known. He's not really known for his speed. Yeah, exactly. That's why. But I wouldn't say just because he did receive a lot of, and it's unfortunate because he did run such a good gauntlet. Yeah. He ran the fastest gauntlet.
Like 20 miles an hour.
20.4 miles per hour is what he topped out at.
Yeah.
And he averaged between 19.5 and 20, they said, almost the whole way, and he topped out 20.4. So he has great on-field speed, but you could see that he did not have a good start on his 40.
Yeah, facts.
So, I'm just a little indifferent about it. If he would have ran a 4.55 or sub, I'm not going to lie. He would have really impressed me. Just because I would have loved, because he's already, I'm not going to say injury prone, right? Because he hasn't had that many significant injuries. Like I would consider Michael Penix injury prone, unfortunately, because of his 2 previous major injuries to his legs.
He was another shocker in the.
Yeah. Oh, he threw the best. All right, I'm not going to spoil it because he was one of mine, but I like the JJ McCarthy shout. If Keon Coleman ran a 4.55 or lower, he would have been a huge riser on me. But we knew what he was going into it.
JJ McCarthy,
great receiver.
JJ McCarthy, I chose him because number one, his accuracy is amazing, bro. And then he just looks so poised in
natural.
There. Of course, you played in the national championship, so he's at that stage where when he needs to get the job done, like you said, he'll get it done. So that's why he just looks like.
I am a big McCarthy truther because I do believe if he's in a different program. Because Michigan's obviously run first. Like let's just say he goes to LSU, right? I'm not saying swap him and Jayden Daniels, right? Because they play very different games.
Yeah.
But obviously LSU is a huge pass first program. They always have been, from when Joe Burrow with Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson to now Jayden Daniels, Malik Neighbors, and Brian Thomas. I mean, if he passes as much as the LSU quarterbacks do, that's a lot more experience. That's a lot more confidence. That's a lot more that's just a lot more experience that you need to go into the league. Because when J.J. McCarthy's numbers called, he would deliver play action boots. They ran a lot of that. You saw a couple trick plays from him and Michigan in the playoffs. Like my favorite play, I mean, this is when I was like, J.J. McCarthy, you could be a Patriot. Right? It was in the Rose Bowl against Alabama. They did the flea flicker pass back to McCarthy, and the dude is running straight into his face. And I'll throw the clip on the screen too. Yeah, dude is in his face, and he chucks the laser down the sideline to the dude.
I remember that.
That's when I was like, McCarthy. Now hold on. Now I wasn't familiar with their game. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I remember
because
that.
they're so run heavy. Obviously, you're not familiar until you actually see it. But I like that winner a lot, because then he also, I don't know if you saw that drill where they throw it at the wall and it tops out their miles per hour, how fast they throw it. He had the second fastest.
Oh, okay.
Only behind Joe Milton, who we know has an absolute cannon.
Bro.
So he is a huge winner. I actually like that pick from you. Now, biggest people, someone who didn't live up to the expectation that you were hoping for. Like maybe not. Loser's a bad term. Just like someone that you would have wished they could have showcased more.
Oh, okay.
There's not that many really. I feel like everyone did like pretty decent. Right?
Yeah, that's what I would say.
I'm not gonna lie. The biggest letdown for me, position wise, that maybe this will just help you out, is the running backs.
I wanted to say the whole running back group, but I didn't really want to say that. But I wasn't really impressed by, because I mean, just going from like watching Christian McCaffrey's group 4 or 5 years ago or 6 years ago.
Oh yeah,
bro, it was just
I know
like
what you're talking about. Watching
their group compared to this group, it was just like,
if I'm not mistaken, it was him, Nick Chubb, Alvin Kamara. Was Saquon in there? I can't remember. I don't think Saquon.
But like, I don't think anybody really caught my eye in there.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, because I don't have a loser per se. But yeah, the I would have liked to see more out of the running back group. Like, it's very clear that physicality wise and being just freak specimens here, right? Yeah. The running back class is not that deep, unfortunately. Yeah. As compared to like the other positions, we have like the wide receivers, the DBs, right?
QBs too.
Yeah, QBs because you liked Nate Wiggins from Clemson, his 40.
4.29.
And then he was the second fastest. There was another one. I think it was Cooper DeJean, something like that. Sorry. I'm bad with names.
John sucks at names, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But he ran like a 4.26 or something like that, dude. Yeah. And then the wide receivers, obviously, right? Freak specimens. And then we saw the linemen, dude. Some of those linemen, their verts, their 40s. Tavondre Sweat, 366 pounds, ran a 5.02.
That's insane.
RG3 literally tweeted, this shocked me. If he was they adjusted his weight and size to where if he was a DB, he like an average size DB, I think it was. I forgot the exact specifications, but if he was a DB, his 40 time for his size and weight would have been equivalent to a DB running a 4.26.
God
40,
dang,
which is obviously it's not 4.21 Xavier worthy, right?
That's insane.
But
bro.
a 4.26 is insane. Like, that just shows he is a freak athlete. I'm not gonna lie, he had a better vert than I thought he would. I forgot what it was, but like, I don't know. I like seeing the linemen do their verticals because it's like you can tell, like, if they trim down some weight, you can tell who's like throwing down, like who's dunking and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
But my biggest winner, I'm not gonna lie, or who surprised me the most was definitely Brian Thomas out of LSU. Like, I knew he was a great. It's kind of, and it's not his fault either, just because obviously he's paired up with the likes of Malik Neighbors, who is literally
he had a great 40 time, bro.
1A, 1B receiver
Yeah.
in the draft class, right? Is his partner on the on LSU.
Yeah.
Dude, for his size, his weight, he ran a 4.3 something,
Yeah,
dude.
4.34.
Dude, he's blazing. Like, dude, I think he's I'm not gonna lie. There's so many good receivers, and Brian Thomas, honestly, I genuinely think still after Xavier Worthy's performance, Keon Coleman, all that, Lad McCockney, right? I think Brian Thomas. No, I'm not gonna say he's a shocker. I think he solidified himself as wide receiver 3. Or no, sorry, 4. We can't forget Rome.
Yeah.
He's wide receiver 3, obviously clear cut.
Yeah.
Brian Thomas is wide receiver 4.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's my biggest, just because he's such a, we knew, like I said, for me, he always got overshadowed by Malik Neighbors. Now is his time to get a little bit more of just him, right? And that's why I'm also excited for LSU's Pro Day. Right? Not only am I going to see future Rookie of the Year and Super Bowl champion Jane Daniels
Bro, you're crazy,
throw at LSU Pro Day for...
Bro, he's a run for his QB, bro. Be honest.
Don't get me mad.
He's
Don't
a
get
run
me
for
mad.
his
I'm
QB,
already
bro.
mad at you for...
I'm sorry, bro.
I'm already mad
He's
at
a
you
run
for
for his
messing up our
QB, bro.
recording.
He's a run for his QB, bro.
Josh.
He is, bro. And until I see his arm in the NFL, that's what I believe.
You're going to see it at the LSU Pro Day.
All right. I'll watch it. I'll watch it, bro.
Now...
I wonder, what do you think his 40 time would be? He's probably going to run the 40 at...
Yeah, he is going to run the 40. And you know what? I can tell he's a great locker room guy, because the reason that he did not want to participate in the combine is because he said he wanted to give his teammates their time to shine, right? Because all his teammates, they didn't need him to throw. Obviously, other quarterbacks could throw. If he threw, and he's the only one of the big 3 quarterbacks to throw, the shine's going to go to him.
Yeah, facts.
Right. So he wanted his teammates to shine. They did that, and now he's going to throw them at LSU's Pro Day, right?
What you think?
Dude, I think we're looking at a 4. See, dude, it's kind of hard because the
I'll say a 4, 4.45.
That's what I was thinking.
Something like that.